Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rocio, and if you're new here, I post new videos every Tuesday. I know it's been a while. I haven't posted a video in about 2 weeks, just with everything going on. It didn't seem right personally, and with social media and everything, it just didn't seem like the right time to post, and I did decide to just take some time off for a bit, but I'm excited to be back and making more videos. And so in today's video, I am gonna be doing a whole full face makeup look, this that you're seeing here, and that is using all of the products that I did a haul on in my last video. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. And with all that said, if you want to see what I think about all these makeup products and how to create this makeup look, keep on watching. All right, so let's get started. I feel like I haven't filmed in like literally forever, but we're gonna start off with our little ears. Okay, so the very first thing I'm gonna start off with is my Eyes, Lips, Face, e.l.f., however you wanna call it, face primers. As always, I'm just using the Blemish Control and the Poreless Face Primer until I do find new primers to use. If you have any suggestions, somebody please comment something down below. All right, so while I wait for this to dry a little bit, let's chit chat. I'll catch you guys up. Yeah, it's been a long 2 weeks. It's been a minute. I've been feeling a little bit on the unmotivated side. I am taking 3 summer classes. I am working from home still, so my time to create content and put up videos on YouTube and edit and all that stuff, it's kind of limited, especially since I'm still trying to go to bed early and wake up early to work out. I started this whole new routine, waking up at 6 in the morning. Let me know if y'all want a video on that because it's going. So next thing I'm gonna go in with is the Laneige Glowy Makeup Serum. This can also be used as a primer. I just decided to put on primer first just because I want my pores to kind of shrink a little bit. I'm gonna go in with this glowy makeup serum. We'll see how it is. It's very hydrating, but it doesn't feel heavy. It does feel very soft and hydrating though. I do like that. I'm not getting too much of a glowy effect just yet, but I do want to see how it's gonna look like under the foundation, just because I knew that we could get a little bit a different result. So based on my last video, I bought a bunch of makeup, obviously online since things still weren't open, but when I got my products, everything was very, very light. My body has gotten a lot darker since I bought those products, since I've been out in the sun more, I've been going to the beach, since everything's starting to open up a little bit more. So my products were a little light. I honestly looked like a clown. You know how they put on that white stuff on their face? Yeah, it was bad. So I had to go in and exchange the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation and the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. I had to go in and get a darker color. So I do now have this foundation in the color 3N2 Wheat and the concealer in the color number 5. Which I think I also might have gotten too dark. I like to go in with my concealer. It's like 2 shades lighter than my foundation. This is looking a little dark. Skin is prepped, it's primed, it's ready to go. So, okay, yeah, this is my color. Okay, let's get into it. Sorry, I've been watching too many TikToks lately, and that sound is like everywhere. So already something I'm starting to see with this foundation is that it matches my color exactly. I'm beyond happy with that. It is a very matte looking foundation, and I am a matte makeup type of girl, so I am enjoying this. Another thing I really like about it, it's very blendable. It looks like I'm gonna be able to layer on another coat, and I just like how nicely it's blending out. Now that I'm done with my foundation, I am noticing some things. So first, I did layer on a second coat of foundation, and it doesn't look cakey at all in my opinion. I think it looks very clean it doesn't look like I'm wearing too much foundation. Another thing I like, it's very matte. It covers up my pimples very nicely. I broke out all on this side of my face. So this is covered up pretty well. Maybe just a little bit of concealer and it'll be good. I love how it completely covers my pores. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my skin looks so nice. Honestly, it barely looks like I'm wearing foundation. It feels very lightweight, and I like this. All right, so next thing we're going in with is the Boing Cakeless Concealer by Benefit. Let's hope this color is okay, guys. This looks a lot better. The outside packaging made it look like it was gonna be too dark, but it looks good. Okay, yeah, no, this is perfectly fine. Yay! Guys, you don't know how excited I am because I was so stressed to film this video because I knew the foundation was gonna be too light. I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna make a video and have it look like I'm a clown. Also, the applicator on this is very nice for the under eye area, but I don't know how I feel about it for the rest of the face. It's very slanted, but we'll see. This is very heavy coverage. Okay, so already something that I'm noticing is that this dries a lot quicker than the concealer I usually use. I usually use the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced, and it gives me enough time to blend out all the parts of my face and then come in on my eyes, but here it does tend to dry a bit quicker. So not a super big fan of that, but it is a very heavy coverage concealer, so if you are looking for something on the heavy coverage side, this does seem like a good product because my under eye circles right now disappeared completely, and Lord knows I don't get enough sleep. So far, I'm liking this. It is a very heavy coverage. It does dry quickly, but the overall end process, I just got foundation on my white shirt. Anyways, the overall end product is very nice. So far, so good. Next thing I'm going in with is my regular contour makeup stick by Wet n Wild. I do need to invest in a new one, a new contour stick, but for the purpose of this video, we're just gonna be using my old one. I also couldn't find a translucent setting powder that doesn't have silica in it. As you guys know, in all of my other videos I mentioned, I don't like translucent powders that contain silica just because that does cause flashback in videos and pictures. So I have yet to find a new one. This one works perfectly fine for me. It's the number 7 translucent powder, but I really am looking to try some new products since I always use the same thing. Okay, so after you look like this, we're gonna go in with this She's Got Solstice eyeshadow palette by ColourPop. I'm very excited to use these colors because honestly, these are my favorite kinds of shades. These pinky nudes are totally my color. I absolutely love them, so fingers crossed this is good. So to start this off, I think I want to go in with a mixture of Big Bang and Kissar. Honestly, I don't know how to say that, don't come for me, but I am just gonna mix those two really quick and use it as the base for my whole lid. These are very pigmented. I'm already seeing a lot of pink on my lid, and I was hoping I was gonna get more of a neutral tone. I don't like to automatically start off with harsh colors, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, so now that I put that all over my lids, I do wanna create more of a smoky effect, so I am gonna go in with the Nova color and just put that near the outer corners of my eyes, blending towards the middle. So right out here. So I'm gonna grab a different brush just because I'm not seeing much of a difference between the pink and this brown color. Okay, so something I noticed right away is that up close, you can really tell the difference with the brown and the pink. Not so much from a distance. You do really have to layer on this Nova color for it to show up on your lid. The Big Bang and Cassar, if I'm even saying that right, do show up a lot easier on my lid. The brown, I did go in on it like twice already, and it's still kind of not showing up as much as I would want it to. So next I am gonna go with Chromosphere, this last color right here. I'm gonna put that just right on my outer corners just to bring in more of a smoky effect, since that brown color wasn't really working out for me. Yeah, this is a lot more pigmented. All right, so last thing I wanna do is go in with a little bit of shimmer on my inner corners. So I am gonna try and blend So Serious and Earth Angel together, just because I really like this pink color here, and I am gonna mix it with this shimmery color, just because I don't want too much of a gold effect. I'm just gonna blend everything out. All right, and before I do some finishing touches on my eyes, I'm just gonna wipe this off. So I am gonna finish up with my bottom lash line. I'm just gonna go with the Chromosphere color on my outer part of my lash line, and then just with the So Serious color on the inner corners. Something I do really like about this palette is that their shimmer colors do stand out a lot. I'm really liking how the gold is blending into the pink, so that is one of my favorite features. But as I did say before, that brown color wasn't as pigmented as the rest of the pinks, so there was a downside to that. But overall, this palette has been very nice. I really like how the colors blend together. Now I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D Cake Pencil in the color Trooper Black. This is just the mini pencil, just because I'm very picky with eyeliners. I have very sensitive eyes, and I am trying to find eyeliners that will not make my eyes water or make them super red. I'm just gonna tightline my eyes, and I'm also gonna go in halfway across my waterline just to keep my eyes looking a little bit bigger. This eyeliner glides on very smoothly. The color is very rich, and I did use this eyeliner earlier this week, and I did notice that it lasted me, or that it stayed on my eyes for majority of the day. Usually for me with eyeliners, it begins to smudge under my eye, and I have to constantly keep running my fingers through there just so I don't look like a raccoon. But this one did last me the whole day and didn't smudge nearly as much as a regular pencil type eyeliner would. Next thing I'm gonna go in with is my Too Faced bronzer. I am just gonna be going in with this one just to add some color and definition to my face, since my face is still a little bit whiter than my body. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a little bit of rose water on my face just to kind of set things a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty mascara. Actually, before I go in with my mascara, I am gonna be using the M Cosmetics Clear Brow Gel. I did say in my last video that the applicator is very tiny. It is honestly made to be super precise with your eyebrows. My eyebrows are very thick, as you can see, and this doesn't seem like it's gonna work, but let's just try it out. Very hopeful for this, just because I've never tried Michelle Phan's products, and I did try her lipstick on last video and I absolutely loved it, but let's see how this goes. I am having to dip it a couple times so that it actually coats my eyebrows. It is very precise though. It's getting any hairs that you want to put down, you can easily catch them with this. I just feel like I'm not getting enough product on my eyebrows. Okay, hello, sorry. My camera ran out of space, so I don't know where I got cut off, but I did finish up my eyebrows with the M Cosmetics Clear Brow Gel. So my reviews and thoughts on this is, if you don't have thick eyebrows and you just want to set some hairs in place and you are looking for a more natural look, this is for you. The small applicator really allows you to be super precise on your eyebrows. For me, I do have thicker eyebrows. This doesn't feel like I got enough product on them to really hold them in for the whole day. I would have to do a test on whether this lasts me the whole day, But if you want to see how that turns out, I do have my Instagram link down below. It's total.beauty.essentials, and that's where I do most of my reviews on any of these products length wear wise. So if it like lasts me the whole day or not. So far, it shaped them nicely, but it doesn't seem to be that effective for my type of eyebrows. Next thing I'm gonna go in with is the Fenty Beauty mascara. It is the full frontal mascara in the color Cause I Am Black. So I'm just gonna put these on my eyelashes. I'm very picky on the type of wand that I have on my mascaras. This one seems to be flat here and just have hair sticking outwards. But this type of mascara wand tends to plump up your lashes more than lengthen them. I like to lengthen mine a little bit more, so we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so my thoughts on the mascara. Got a couple things to say. First, I do like more of a lengthening type of mascara. This does seem to plump up your eyelashes a little bit more. Obviously, my eyelashes are so blonde that whatever type of mascara I put on there is gonna look like, wow, it's so amazing. But no, honestly, it is a good mascara if you are just looking to plump them up, add some more color to make it look like you're wearing some mascara. It isn't bad. I do like the plumping effect. It just doesn't have much of a lengthening effect for me. So it's honestly just personal preference. Another thing I am gonna say is I don't really like how it applies to my lower lashes. It smudges a little bit just because of the wand shape, but there were a lot of mixed reviews on this. Overall, I would say it's okay. I don't know if I would buy it again, but it overall does its job. So I saved my favorite product for second to last because I was so excited to try this one. It is the Becca Ignite Liquid Light Highlighter. This is in the color Ignite. I said that like twice. Ooh. I wanna see how this is gonna turn out because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did try it out on its own and there's a certain way that you have to apply this so it doesn't look greasy on your skin. So that's what I'm gonna try and do now. I haven't tried it with a full face of makeup, meaning foundation, concealer, and everything. I've only tried it with my simple everyday makeup, which is just sunscreen and rice powder, and it gives me a nice glow. I just do have to set it with this Lumi highlighter by L'Oreal. You could try wearing it alone. It might look more greasy and oily in some pictures, but let's just try it out now and see how it goes. So honestly, with this product, this bottle is huge because all you need, I honestly put too much here, but all you need is a dot. It's really glowy, it's really out there. So I'm just gonna put a couple dots here, a couple dots here. One thing I love about this is that it smells so good. I love the pineapple coconut scent in this, and I would love if this was in a perfume bottle. I would honestly spray it all over my body. The nose part is where it gets a little tricky. So I did put it on the high points of my face, so like my brow bone, my cupid's bow, and high points of my cheeks and my nose. I still have product left over, so I'm just gonna use a little bit here on my collarbones. I'm gonna add a little bit more here. All right, so I don't know if you guys can tell in this lighting, but when you go outside, it tends to look a little oily. My nose is, ooh, you can see that it's a lot. And I'm gonna try and set it with this powder type highlighter. That is what I did a couple days ago when I wore it out, and it did set it in place for majority of the day, and it also lessened the oily effect that you got from natural lighting. Obviously right now I'm using this white light, so it's gonna look less natural, but I'm gonna try and set this. Okay, so setting it, I'm literally ruining my shirt. Are you kidding? So my nose is a little bit too highlighted. This is the same brush that I used with my bronzer. I'm just trying to set all this. Okay, lastly, to set this all in place, I'm gonna be trying out the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist Setting Spray. I did try to use this earlier this week. I really like the hydrating effect. It doesn't leave my face looking dry, so I really enjoy that. The only thing is I haven't tried the product out by itself. I mixed it in a little bit with the Too Faced Peach Mist just because I was going out and I wanted my face to last and I didn't want to risk it. For today's video purpose, I'm just gonna be using this one and truly trying out to see how it lasts on my face. I'm gonna go in with the M Cosmetics Morning Dew Lip Gloss. You guys already saw me try this the last video and you know that I liked it, so you already know what I think. It's very lightweight and it is shiny. So my thoughts on this are, yes, I would purchase again, and I really liked it. And so this is the total finished makeup look. It's a very nice light summer pink look. I do like how my highlighter turned out after all. This is if you're going more for a glowy makeup look. This is it, especially combining the lip gloss and the highlighter together. It really gives off that glow. Overall, I'm very happy how this turned out, and yeah. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this type of makeup review haul type video. If you want to see more things like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell to be notified when I do post those videos. As always, leave any comments or suggestions down below. We are all here to learn and grow together, and I do have my social medias linked down below if you do want to vibe with me on other platforms. With all that said, I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.